Is that air door? What is in this teacher's hand? No shot. Is that the 2 cost counter event? Yo, what is this? What is this teach? What is he cooking? What is in his hand? Jarvis, enhance. Jarvis, zoom in and enhance. He's on the 2 cost counter event. This teacher's cooking. He's on the event. This teacher's cooking. He's on the event. This teacher's cooking. Bro, what does that card even do? What's up, y'all? Dark Show TCG here, back with another video. Today I got for you guys another installment into one of my One Piece beginner series. This video is going to teach you where you can play the One Piece card game. So you've got your deck, you've got your cards, and you're ready to get in some action, play against some other players, and see how you stack up, right? One of the first things you're going to want to do is probably download the Bandai TCG Plus app. You can find that on Android or iOS devices. Just go to your App Store, your Google Play Store, or what have you, and type in Bandai TCG Plus. I myself am on the website version, the desktop version here, but the mobile UI is pretty similar. Once you get in there, you're going to want to create an account. And it's going to ask you a bunch of questions regarding like different Bandai IPs. Since Bandai doesn't only own the One Piece card game, they also have like Digimon, Union Arena, Gundam, Dragon Ball, Battle Spirits. But if you're here watching this video, you're primarily going to be signing up for One Piece. So you just answer those questions to the best of your ability, and then make sure you select your main game as a One Piece. After all that's done, you're going to see a whole bunch of events here. The primary event that I recommend, that if you want to just play at a locals is just a local tournament with players from your surrounding area, for some small to medium amount of pricing, right? You want to do these store tournament events. So once again, the app UI is pretty similar to like the website UI, and you can just like schedule the event, right? So once you click schedule on the event, it's going to give you a whole bunch of stores that are hosting the event, and then they usually have the address as well. If you want to narrow your selection down, you're going to want to put in your state, maybe your own home address, or a specific store that maybe a friend told you about. The date listed, but you probably just want to stick to like whatever is the current date, or maybe one in the future if you want to be like prepared. And then you can also like set a mile range from your location and then apply the search there. Once that list filters down and you've done like your location filters and your states and what have you, you can go to the details of the actual event. So like, let's check out this one in Philadelphia. They charge a $10 entry fee. They have a max 48 player cap, and there are currently 0 applicants, meaning nobody has applied for the local yet, but it's like the 4th of July, and then like the tournament starts at 7 a.m. right? So obviously you want to like sign up for something that like suits your convenience, and the next step would just be to apply. Once you apply, because I'm not logged in, I'm getting this screen, but once you press apply, it'll give you like another confirmation button, and then after that you should be signed up for the locals. Once again, if I were logged in, I could check the my events tab to see where what events I'm currently signed up for. But that should pretty much be it on how to like navigate the app from a beginner perspective. You can look and see like these other events, what they're primarily entail, but I can just go over a little bit what those events are, right? So now I'm on the official One Piece card game website. It's en.onepiece-cardgame.com. I went to the events tab, and those 2-on-2 events that we saw like the Bandai app, those are mainly like events where you and a partner pretty much are fighting other people in that like 2-on-2 setting, right? It's mainly meant so that if you have a friend who's more well versed in the card game, they can like both of you can play together, and you can learn a little bit more while you're playing with them, and sort of get put in their backpack, right? Outside of that, the event that I mainly like trying to push to you guys is right here, the store tournament volume 3. It's called volume 3 because like they switch your pricing and stuff like that every so often, right? So if we go into it, you get to see that like it's taking place from July to September. After September 31st hits and we enter October, it'll most likely be volume 4. meaning that this isn't like a limited event. This is just, you know, like how they choose to segment their roles, right? You can see, you know, there's a brief description, and then like the reason why it's like volumes is because the content kit changes every 3 months. The content kit is basically the amount of packs, or like the packs that you get for prizing and participation. Meaning they give you cards, they give you this little pack right here with any one of these 4 cards just for showing up and paying and entering in the event, you know. And these cards are usually like alternate art versions of current cards. So right now this Charlotte Katakuri card is an alternate art of a pre-existing Katakuri card, and I think this art looks way better. Same thing for the Sengoku card. This is a alternate art of the starter deck Sengoku, alternate art of the EBO2 Zoro, and then alternate art of the EBO2 Jinbei. And then another thing that these locals have are winner cards. So this is like an even more altered out version, and it has like some special foiling and stuff on it too, and it even says winner on it. So let's say, you know, you go to your locals, it's your first time at locals, you're a real hot shot, and then you win your first time going to locals, you know, you get another pack at the end with one out of 4 of these winner cards, and you know, you get to brag to your friends that, hey, I'm a winner. Outside of that, you do get like packs for participation or packs for winning. It really depends on, you know, store by store, local by local. But that should be it about, you know, how to sign up and what can you expect from a pricing standpoint. If I do want to say anything else, it'll just be more general tips as to like how to engage with people at locals. This is a card game, guys. It's a hobby, especially at the local level. You should be going to have fun, connect with people, and you know, share your love of One Piece or the card game, right? It costs you nothing to be kind to other people. It costs you nothing to be civil to other people, and basically just follow the golden rule. Treat other people the way you want to be treated. You know, if you're a little bit more socially anxious when it comes to meeting new people, I would recommend, you know, just try approaching someone who, like, you see a deck that you enjoy. Be like, oh, hey, I like your leader, or, you know, I think your deck box is cool, or I like your sleeves, or I like your playmat. You know, give them a genuine compliment, and then introduce yourself. Be like, oh, you know, I'm Dark Show. I like your playmat. I'm Dark Show. I just started playing the card game. This is my first locals, you know. Pretty excited to see what's going on, you know. I feel like interacting and socializing is not really, it's sort of a lost skill that people have. And then once again, like, I'm a nervous nerd too, so it is kind of hard for me to step out my shell, but I believe in you guys, you know. So once again, don't be scared, don't be rude. Just go in, have fun, and play your silly little card games, guys. But I think that's going to be it for me in this video. Hopefully I covered, you know, how you guys can go in and enter your first local. TLDR, you want to use the Bandai TCG Plus app, and then mainly sign up for the store tournaments, or maybe the learn to play events. I've never done any of like these buddy battles or learn to play events or 2-on-2s, so I don't know how frequent those are like hosted and how beneficial they are. So maybe it's like area by area, store by store, but I'm the type of person where when I get invested into something, I just dive head first, right? Anyway, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Take care.